Hey YouTube, this is Sergeant Blockbuster, and while I was on the job, I witnessed something completely crazy. I don't even think anyone knows this happened or even has footage of it because I can't find anything about it anywhere. It all started when I see a large plane flying about 300 to 400 feet above sea level, which honestly, for the Virgin Islands, isn't that rare. I see planes flying this low all the time. I've become desensitized to it, especially planes like this. But what's unusual is what happens next. I believe this is a C-130H Hercules that belongs to the US Air Force, just based on what it looks like. It's hard to tell and I'm not an expert, but that's just my best guess. So I'm watching it and filming it, as you can see, to add to my collection of planes flying 300 feet above sea level, which is a folder that is way bigger than it should be. And all of a sudden I see orange smoke on the water. And of course, I was doing a job, so I wasn't keeping my eyes on it the whole time. The plane may have dropped the smoke in the water. I'm not too sure. But I see the smoke and I'm like, okay, something's going on. I'm kind of keeping an eye on it. And all of a sudden, I see a large crate thrown out the aircraft with a parachute. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is getting intense. What is going on here? It's in a free fall and, it has one of those large white chutes. And I believe possibly a smaller chute behind it, or it could be possibly a drone. I'm not sure. There's something in the air there, but it splashes down in the water. And judging by the splash, this is pretty far away. It is huge. It's got to be, or extremely heavy for it to make such a splash that I can see at such a distance. But it gets even crazier. Now I'm fully keeping an eye on this airplane because it's circling, and I don't know what's going to happen next. And since they just threw something out the airplane, now I've got my attention on the plane. I'm not, I'm not messing around now. And I see it increasing in altitude. But I've seen planes like this, about 400 feet above sea level all the time. I've never seen one fly so high. It's flying above 500 feet above sea level, which is unheard of in the Virgin Islands. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, are people going to jump out this plane? Because that's the only thing I could think of for them to increase altitude so suddenly. And, now I'm getting excited. It's like watching a movie, but it's happening right in front of me. The odds are against me. This is happening pretty far away. I have luckily a good camera to be capturing this. The sun's in my eyes. The wind's, trying to blow the phone around because it's pretty windy. I can barely see the screen. It's really, the conditions are against me, but still I'm trying my best to capture this on film, and somehow I was able to keep my eyes on the plane and the camera focused and caught this amazing moment on film. I can see that the back of the airplane is open, the cargo ramp, I guess you could call it. I can just barely see that it's open, and I'm thinking to myself, oh boy, it's going to happen. Something's going to happen. And sure enough, as you can see, people start jumping out the plane just over the ocean. And I'm filming this, I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my gosh, what the heck is going on? Because I don't know if the plane's going down or something or what. This is pretty incredible. They start pulling their chutes. It's hard to tell from this distance, but I think they're probably wearing all black and have black chutes. These are the ones that you can actually control and fly around. And it's a good thing, because if they were, personally, if I was trying to be doing a stealth mission or something, I'd use a blue parachute. It'd blend in with the sky a lot better. But luckily, they used black parachutes, so I was able to track them pretty easily. Like I said, I don't even know, what is going on here. And no one seems to know. I've asked around the island. No one seems to even know this happened. And it's pretty insane to see all these people just jumping out of an airplane just in the middle of a workday. They're all parachuting down. There's probably 6 of them, 7 of them, and they all splash down in the ocean. And I don't see any boats around or nothing, just whatever crate was dropped in the ocean earlier, which I have a hard time finding because the parachutes have sunk into the water at this point, and possibly even whatever fell. I don't know if maybe they had scuba gear on and they went underwater, or if they're on the surface, it's just too far away to tell. But yeah, there's no boats around, so I don't know what the heck happened to people that jumped out the plane. I don't know if they swam ashore. That's a far swim, though. So yeah, no clue what happened to those guys who are in the water now. The plane continued to come around and drop another crate of something after they had gone in the water. So now we have 2 crates of something have been thrown from this airplane, and multiple people in the water. No clue what's going on still. And eventually the plane flies away. It does a hook around the island and flies. I don't know if it's just the angle, but they fly real close to that radio tower. It's kind of crazy. And then go behind some mountains. It's possible they were flying that low to avoid radar detection, but really don't know. Really don't know, because I've seen planes fly like this all the time, especially planes like this, even fighter jets on a very rare occasion, tearing through multiple neighborhoods on the Virgin Islands, terrifying the people who live up on the hills, because most people probably go their whole life saying they've never seen the roof of an airplane, but even though we see planes flying around all crazy, nothing like this. Never have I seen someone throw stuff out an airplane and then jump out an airplane. It is really awesome that I got this on film. Luckily, I happened to be in the right spot at the right time. So feel free to theorize what's going on in the comments section. Is it a training mission? Is it a secret mission? Did they think the plane was going down and jump out and then realize the plane wasn't going down and fly off? Who knows, man? Who knows? So yeah, thank you guys for watching that video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.